Good morning, welcome back to Jim's Farming. So I've just given the stock trailer a bit of a clean down. Had quite an early start this morning. I was up at like 4:45 to take a load of lambs into market. So that's the first we've taken this season. So that's quite exciting to hear back from the market what the lambs make. So we just weighed the lambs and sorted them out over the weekend, and yeah, there was about 17 or 18 it took. Yeah, it's normally a bit more sociable at market, but currently with COVID it's just a case of drop them off and drop off and go. So yeah, well, there's been back probably by sort of 7 o'clock, so then a quick bacon butty and a coffee, and now next job, I'm off drilling. So I put the drill on last night, and I'm off to drill some maize for some game cover. So that is for the guy I did the spring wheat drilling for, and the rape, the fodder rape, which apparently has all been taken by flea beetle, which is a bit of a shame. So they've been and span a bit on, but yeah, so I haven't got any more of that to put in, just a couple of patches of maize for game cover. So yeah, I've been in the distributors on the drill and blocked off every other coulter. Quite conveniently, a end of a shotgun cartridge fits nicely in the tube. So yeah, they are shot. Probably had about an hour and a half plus just being shown where I've got to go. There's 2 patches on the edges of this bud field to go in. Well, I'm gradually sort of getting close to home as I work my way through it, but then there's another little patch and another farm this chap's got. It's probably an acre. Oh, there's some just down from where the wheat was that I put in for him. I went and saw that. There's been a bit of flooding on it, but managed to take a photo. It's looking pretty good actually. They haven't, since it went in, they haven't actually managed to do anything with it. It's just been so such a wet May. So yeah, so there's this here, about an acre there, quite a bit, sort of long strips. Then there's about another acre, funny little field up against some more potatoes, funny enough. And then there's a bit of dry field, wheat field, and there's another long strip which is probably getting on for an acre again. So right, I just, where are we going? Just up against the river here. Just got to have a fiddle with the drill and do somehow judge how much I'm going to put in. The first couple of little patches done. After 0.2 of a hectare on the screen and on the computer. Just down here on the left is where I planted that stubble rape a few weeks ago. Just, you can't really see it. I went and saw that earlier when I was being shown where to go. The one patch is pretty good, the bigger patch, and the second little patch I did, which is a bit awkward. Flea beetle were taking it all. So the bin and span a bit more on there. But yeah, looks pretty good. So it's on to the next. So this is the next bit, and I think that's the wet patch down the bottom. So we'll see how this goes. I think maybe I'll leave this patch. There's another one, there's a pool, and the other patch is just beyond the pool. So I'll head down and do that first. It's just a slightly bigger area there. So just having a look at what's the job I'm doing. It's very knobbly here, to be honest. It's quite wet. Let's have a look here. So they want to be pretty. Just brush that away. That's good. There's one there. Probably 1.5 to 2 inches into a nice bit of moisture. There's another one. Apparently that is a council road. It is probably one of the worst roads I've ever driven on. It is terrible if it is a council road. No, it actually is, but it's very little used anyway. Good little trip around today. There you go, there's this fella's 6 metre coon. Bit of a monster that thing is. Front hopper. Oh, I don't know. It's it was supposed to be a small job. I thought, get back from market, kick on, and you know, I'll be done by lunchtime. It's now nearly 4 o'clock. Right, so this is what we got. So. Basically 2 swipes here, I suppose. It's not even bloody 2 swipes. It does widen out a little bit, but just have to look what the seed's doing. And then I probably will drop in here and go for it. Good crop of wheat there. Totally different colour soil here. Good old red herring clay away from that. Throw some wood in at the other side, and there's a bloody big old piece of angle iron. So I'm mowing, and there's actually a very good crop of grass here. I'm really surprised. It's standing up pretty well up above the front of the mower. So what I've got here is a borrowed John Deere 6195 arm and a front mounted Pottinger mower conditioner. Yeah, I borrowed this last year. Yes, quite nice to have it all out in front of you, be able to have a good view of what's going on. Although I do find it a bit awkward sometimes in the corners. PTO fired up. is. Bit of a monster. Big old target. Tell you what, I don't think we should manage bigger tractors on our yard here. It's a bit small. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. It's not a typical Monday. We'll catch up again soon, I'm sure. Bye bye for now.